Right guys, I've been meaning to cover this one for a couple of days now because the public needs to know as much about these scumbags as possible, and the BBC, you can be sure, won't report on it properly if they can help it. We are obviously talking about grooming gang scum that prey on young British girls up and down the country. This time is relating to West Yorkshire once again, for non-recent incidents dating back from 1999 to 2012, suggesting to me yet more incompetent police forces sweeping it under the rug for years because arresting Pakistani criminals was considered racist, and actually probably tried to blame the girls for it, as we have seen before. Anyway, 32 of these scumbags got charged with various heinous crimes against young girls in the local area, and 10 ended up in court yesterday, with the rest due to go in front of a magistrate on Monday, where they will all be sent to Leeds Crown Court on the 8th of January, and the trial will begin sometime after that. No doubt many months later, given what's been going on recently. Now, the Telegraph and Argos picked up on them being charged and listed their names along with their multiple heinous crimes, so we will read through that and see what it has to say. The article headlines: 32 men appear in court on child sexual exploitation charges. And like I said, this was the 10th of December. A total of 32 men, largely from the Kirklees area, have been charged with a variety of offences as part of Operation Torway. Let me tell you, I bet the majority of them are not from the Kirklees area at all. They might live there now, but it's not where they're from. And obviously it finishes up stating that Operation Torway is an investigation into non-recent child sexual exploitation in parts of West Yorkshire. The allegations against the defendants are from 1999 to 2012, as I said, and involve offences committed against 8 female victims who were aged between 13 and 16 years old at the time of the alleged offences. Some of the victims were also subjected to offences when they were young adults. Locations in which the alleged offences took place include parts of Kirklees, Bradford and Wakefield. The men are due to appear in Kirklees Magistrates Court on December 11th and 14th, 2020, which, like I said, 10 of them were actually up in court yesterday, and the other 22 are due in there on the 14th, which is Monday. Now we then get into the names of these scumbags and the crimes they are accused of, but since there's 32 of them, I won't read them all out, but their names and crimes will all be on the screen. I will, however, read out the names and charges of the likely ringleaders who have the most charges put to them, and they are as follows. First dirty fuck pig is Asif Ali, 50, of Batley, charged with 12 rape offences, 2 of inciting sexual activity with a child, supplying Class B drugs, trafficking, aiding and abetting rape, assisting in the commission of an indictable offence, 2 counts of making an indecent photo of a child, and possession of extreme pornographic images. So probably animal porn or something sick like that. But this fucking scumbag appeared in court yesterday, and since they have said nothing about being remanded in custody, I expect he got bail to walk the streets of Batley, which I'm sure you would agree is just fucking incredible. Next up though, we have Zafir Quaram or some fucking shit like that. Dirty fuck pig number 2 will literally do here. It says he is from Dewsbury and is charged with 17 rape offences, 4 counts of gross indecency, 9 counts of indecent assault, 1 assault charge, 1 count of sexual activity with a child, 1 count of sexual assault, theft, and 2 counts of aiding and abetting rape. He was bailed to Kirkley Magistrates Court on December 14th, once again proving the courts just let these scumbags walk the fucking streets. Now, like I said, there was 30 other scumbags as you can see on the screen, but if I go through them, we will literally be here all day going through all of their crimes. There does appear to be one token British guy involved in all this, named Michael Birkinshaw, 34, from Wakefield, who was also being done for rape. So it looks to be yet another mostly Pakistani rape gang preying on the children of West Yorkshire, or as the BBC would say, a mostly peaceful, fun gang of minor attracted Asian men. It's a fucking disgrace, and more of a disgrace that the 10 in court yesterday and the 22 due in court Monday will all be out on bail until at least the 8th of January 2020, and likely well beyond that, as the trial will not start on the 8th of January as we know. This country is a complete fucking joke. Now, I do feel I should say it is good that the police have actually arrested these people now, but considering the crimes are from 1999 to 2012, what the fuck have they been doing? I would bet that these girls have gone to them long before now, likely when it was happening, and the police completely ignored it like I said. We already know that many police forces have run around just blaming the victims in these situations, saying that they were gagging for it or whatever crap they came out with. You know, they actually said this shit to the children's parents. Luckily, it wasn't me, because I'd have ended up getting nicked for what I'd have done to the copper they had the cheek to fucking say that. But hopefully we can get these fuckers sent to prison and then kicked straight out the fucking country if it's possible. Obviously, I wouldn't rely on the Tory government actually doing that. Especially not with the activist lawyers that are running around the dirty snivelling shit weasels.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.